YouTube? It's your girl Jada, back at it with another video. And as you can see, Reggie is not here with me because I came up with this idea. So if you guys are anything like me, you are into this YouTube community thing, you're into the drama, you know, all the YouTube couples, everything that's going on. And for some reason, it's just like entertainment. Like, it really is. Like, I enjoy it. So I figured I'm gonna start a series by myself on this channel, having to do all with YouTube drama, YouTube couples, anything like that. If you guys know of anything that you want me to react to or discuss about, definitely send it to me because I need some ideas. But that is the reason why Reggie is not in this video right now. He's at work, and I figured let me go ahead and record a video for you guys. So today I am reacting to TnK Squad's video about the reason Clarence kicked Queen's mom out of the hospital. And as I'm sure you guys know, if you're watching this video, then you know that there has been a lot of talk about this. Everybody wants to know why Clarence kicked Queen's mom out the hospital. Because you know, you don't be messing with nobody's mama. But first, before we get into this video, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Comment any video suggestions you guys may have, and you guys already know, you can't leave without subscribing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this reaction. This video is super long, so I'm gonna try to pick and choose things to react to because honestly, I feel like this video is gonna be hella long if I don't do it that way. So
what's good, YouTube? What's TnK Squad? TnK Squad back again with another thoughts and opinions video. Actually, it's not so much an opinion, but anyway.
Not so much an opinion. He said this is facts.
The streets have been, YouTube streets have been hot.
This is our new segment called We Plugged In. Anyway, it's your boy Clarence checking in.
And it is your girl Kiana, aka Queen.
I love them, by the way. Like, I love their thoughts and opinions video. Videos.
We got, you know, a little talk going on.
Let us know. Let us know.
A lot of people asking us to do thoughts and opinions on the video that Miss Reva just put out. We watched
I saw that video. I saw some of it.
Video. A lot of stuff that we were told was validated in that video. A lot of y'all won't understand because y'all don't know the behind the scenes stuff like we know. Because as Travis say, it's an episode of called what?
We Plugged In.
We Plugged In.
No, stuff is out here. And no, it is not, because a lot of people be like,
they got connections to whoever.
And they're forming this Chris.
Oh, we've never physically talked to Chris.
We never.
Why would they even go to Chris for information? That doesn't even make sense.
Ever.
I love those people. And that's,
we never
talked to Chris.
Never ever has talked to Chris.
He would. That doesn't even make sense. Why he would know information on
behind the scenes.
Chris and Queen.
But we have
Clarence and Queen
behind the scenes of YouTube and Instagram. Like, I have physically talked to her on the phone, but that's another situation.
Now, it's a lot of YouTube.
She said she got connections. Okay,
anyway,
sis.
Let's get it. So what you need.
Okay, so everybody wants.
I'm
to
here
know
for the tea. Let's go.
Why Clarence kicked Miss Reva out of the room?
Why he do it?
Now,
why?
One of the main reasons.
There better be a good reason too to quit kick your girlfriend's mom out of the hospital.
This came from inside that circle.
Okay.
I'm saying like.
No, I'm not. I'm just.
Oh, she don't want him to say who it is.
Chris. Chris not inside that damn circle. Anyway.
True.
Yeah,
he's definitely
not liked in that circle.
Anyway,
Chris, I'm gonna say this: Chris is a very hated man in that circle.
Yeah.
So he don't know anything that's going on.
Yeah, and why would he? That doesn't. Yeah.
But the main reason why Clarence dislikes Queen mom and her side of the family so much is because Clarence hates anybody that still socializes with Chris or that has some type of ties to Chris.
Including
who?
CJ.
CJ. Baby CJ?
Yeah. So
okay, I got something to say already. So I understand that, you know, from Clarence's perspective, it's like, okay, that is Queen's ex-husband and yada, yada, yada. And of course, we don't know what Queen is telling him, like, you know, Clarence, what happened with their relationship behind closed doors, talking about Chris and Queen. However, I feel like at the same time, it's not Clarence's place to dislike her family, to dislike, and what, first of all, I don't even understand why baby CJ is even involved, but maybe they'll explain in the video. But because the thing is Chris and Queen had a past, they were married, her family knew Chris, and all, you know, all this stuff. So you can't just cut people off because they still hang out with Chris, or they still talk to Chris or socialize with Chris, because that's not really his place. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, Chris is still baby CJ's father. So that's how they connect with baby CJ, through Chris, you know, his dad. So it's kind of like, that's a really thin line you're walking on, because I know that Queen doesn't even have like really any connection with Chris. And I understand that they were in a relationship, but like I said, that is the father of her child. To co-parent, they kind of, sorry, my baby wanted to be in the video, but like I was saying, like, because that is the father of her child, there does have to be some sort of communication between them two, one-on-one, because things get lost in translation. If Chris is like, yo, tell Queen yada 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 yada, it's like telephone, something is gonna get mixed, something's gonna get lost in translation. I just feel like there has to be some type of communication, some type of mutual respect enough for her to be able to talk to Chris. And that's just facts. They got a child together. That's just facts.
The reason, because I know y'all like, ooh, what's the reason? What's
hot in
the
here, y'all.
reason?
Sorry if I'm sweating.
The reason why Queen Mom, and this is sad. This is so sad. The reason why Queen Mom was kicked out of the hospital room.
Tell me, there should be no reason.
A lot of y'all was like, oh, we heard that she met the baby first.
Over the baby.
Now y'all was correct. We didn't get our info before we did that video. Y'all were right. His mom and Queen's mom both held the baby, both prayed over the baby. No, there was nothing.
Okay,
like
so at least she got to see the baby.
Wanted to record, because I'm seeing a lot of people saying it. It was nothing like that. Everything was going fine until Clarence.
What do you do, sis? What do you do?
Said, my son is not gonna be like baby CJ.
He said it to Miss Reeve.
Miss Reeve. He said that to me.
Yeah. Thank you, baby. He did not really. He said my son ain't gonna be like baby CJ. So he thought it was okay to say that his son is not gonna be anything like baby CJ. And to me, a lot of people might be like, okay, well that's really little. That's not little, because I gotta keep watching to see what they're gonna say. But if Queen even let him say something about her child, that's her child. Like, that's her son. I understand that that's not Clarence's son or whatever, you know, whatever. But that's still Queen's son. And the fact that they're saying that her mom, he said it to her mom. So that's her grandbaby. So first of all, she's thinking like, what do you mean he's not going to be anything like CJ? What's wrong with CJ? And that's, honestly, that's how I would react too. I'd be like, what were you trying to say? Like, what was your meaning behind that statement? And I would want to know too. Shoot.
Okay, then what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? He never seemed comfortable with CJ.
What I'm reading right here, it says Clarence was getting mad when Reva did hold the baby. And then it went left field.
So he didn't want her to hold the baby.
He started talking about how CJ was not going to be like his son. His son was not going to be like CJ. I don't know what in the world that had to do with.
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything? Why would he have had to bring that up?
Got up in her face.
Book up in her life.
She started to defend her son.
Okay. How are you going to say something so slick like that and then get in her face and get defensive when she comes and checks you? I mean, I'm not saying, clearly I wasn't in the room, I wasn't in the you know, I don't really know everything that happened, but I'm just going based off of what they're saying. I don't even know if they're going to say who told them this, but if this is exactly what happened, clearly this is alleged or whatever you want to say. If this is what happened, then why does he feel that he has that much power to speak to her mom that way? And not only that, number two is, why would you even allow him, but number two, why would you even allow him to say that about your child at all? Like, what was that intent? What was behind that for him to say that? And I understand that is a part of Chris, but at the same time, that is a part of Queen too. And if you love her kid. So what, like, I don't understand the intent behind what he was trying to say. And you know, of course, some things may come across different. I don't know if he meant for it to come across the way it did, but I mean, how else? You're just like, nah, my son ain't ever gonna be like CJ. I would have took it personally. I don't know if Queen took it personally. I don't know if she checked him at home, but I feel like that's definitely not something that her mom should have been kicked out for at all. Okay, sorry guys. My camera died, so I had to charge it. I don't even remember where I left off, but let's go ahead and just continue.
As y'all know, Queen pays Miss River bills. She pays her rent, and she pays her car note and her insurance. And Lee is the one who pays the bills.
That's Clarence's sister.
So she fears that if she goes out and verify what's being said, that they're not going to pay her bills.
Okay.
And the car can get repossessed.
Okay, this is just getting me like, I don't understand. Like, at the end of the day, like, that is still Queen's family. So regardless of who they talk to, who they mess with, whatever, even if they don't mess with you, if they don't like you, there still has to be some type of respect. Okay, but like I was saying, regardless of the fact that they might still talk to Chris, like Chris, whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, that is still her mother, that is still her family. There still has to be some type of mutual respect. And obviously, this is an outsider looking in. This is just my opinion. This is just my, you know, reaction to the situation, because of course we don't have all the details. We don't have a 24-hour scope in their life. But when you are with somebody, their parent plays a big role in your relationship too, whether you believe it or not. Because if your parent doesn't like your significant other, it just makes things so much more difficult. And especially if your significant other just doesn't care. I don't know. And for it to even be an inkling of a thought in their head that if they, God forbid, put this all onto social media, that her mom's rent won't be paid, where they lay their heads, their car might be repossessed, that's disgusting. And I never thought that Queen would be the type of person, which clearly, again, like I'm saying, this is just a reaction, this is an opinion. Don't know if these are all facts, this is just alleged, I'm just reacting to this video. But she never came across as a person that would do that. So if that were to ever happen, or for her family to even think that that could happen, just goes to show that Clarence does play a big part in what goes. Because if Queen did not want her mom to stay, she'd be like, nah, my mom is staying. But at the end of the day, her mom still left. So that just goes to show that Clarence does play a role in what goes on.
So eventually, basically, if she go ahead and put out what she, or say what she want to say, Clarence gonna shut everything down. He's gonna be like, you know what? You're not paying nothing.
Yep, that's exactly what exactly, yes.
Because Queen
he controls the situation, it seems like.
Basically.
Now, she didn't understand how you let a man disrespect
your mom,
our mother.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so she's talking about Tina. I was confused. I kind of fast forwarded too much.
Disrespect her, but he got up in her face. Yeah, you didn't say anything.
Oh, I think that's that's what I was talking about before my camera died. The fact that Queen allowed, not even the fact that she said what she said about, he said what he said about baby CJ. The fact that Clarence thought it was okay, for Clarence to even think it was okay, just goes to show that Queen, I can't even talk right now, that Queen gave him way to feel comfortable enough to do that. if that makes any sense. Like, if she would have kicked us in the butt and be like, no, like, that's my mom, you're gonna respect her. If you're with me, you gotta respect my mom, maybe he would not have felt comfortable to say what he said. And to get into her face, that just goes to show he controls it. He's like, listen, you don't have to be in this hospital right now. If you want to start with me, you could leave. And I don't know, I mean, just clearly, again, my opinion, guys, because I know I'm going to get a lot of comments like, you don't know what's going on, da, da, da. I know. Again, this is just my reaction. If this is really what went down, I feel sorry for Queen. I feel sorry for the situation, because this definitely is something that needs to be worked out. Because if she's going to be with Clarence long term, you don't want to lose your mom and your family and everything over a guy. Because guess what? Who is going to be there for you when he's gone? Because in the beginning of a relationship, nobody thinks that everything is going to end. Of course, when her and Chris first got together, they probably thought they were going to be together forever, which is why they got married. But now look. So when you invest all your time and all your energy into someone who's not even her husband, mind you, it's her boyfriend, then who are you going to run to when you've pushed everybody away when he's done something? And that's just how I feel about it.
Why that whole family, you know, is upset about.
Now, I said this in a previous video. Said when that baby get here, that relationship is not going to be able to be the same when that baby get here.
No.
Because Clarence is not going to let it be.
No.
That's going to be like it's not her grandchild.
And don't get me wrong, guys. I understand that they show only a portion of what they want to show on camera. But at the same time, when every single thing that you post, when there are signs and just certain things that are all pointing to the same thing, like a lot of people do say that Clarence is controlling, and he does seem to have controlling tendencies. But I mean, when that's what you put out, I mean, you can't renege and just be like, oh no, that's not me, when you're not faking for the camera, as you know, they would say. But that is what is coming off to us as your viewers. And if that's what's coming off to us, I mean, is it what it is? I mean, I don't know. But hey, that's just my take on the whole Clarence's controlling thing. Because I mean, I get it, we only do see a portion of their lives, but I mean, what a lot of people are saying the same thing, sis. And not only that, but Queen herself said before, I'm not trying to be out here looking stupid again. I mean, I don't know.
Spend no time with her. If they're not gonna be in her house, she ain't gonna be able to spend time with their baby.
No.
Hell, she can't even go to goddamn Queen's house.
Yes, they live in the same city.
She live in the same city.
Yeah,
they can't go to Queen's house.
Thank you.
Y'all told us this.
Clarence's mom.
How y'all live in the same city and your mama can't even come upstairs?
Queen had to mail her mama her birthday gift instead of her mama coming to get it, or Queen physically going to give it to her.
From everything and everybody of importance to her.
Oh, Clarence.
He wants situations where he's gonna make you feel like the only person that cares about you is me.
Mm-hmm.
And his counterparts.
That's a narcissistic ass personality. But of course, these are opinions, guys.
That's a form of breakdown. He wants you to feel like the only person that cares about you is me.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, if you want to leave me, you're not, because who you gonna fall back on?
Thank you.
That shit is creepy and weird as fuck. But
who?
You know what I'm saying?
No, wait, hold on. Thank you. You hit the nail on the head. He's gonna push her away from so many people that when he's done doing whatever, you know, whatever he got going on, that if she were to want to leave, who is gonna be there for her? And of course, I'm sure if what situation were to happen, then her mom would gladly take her back. He's pushing her away from her family, and this is just what it comes across as to me. Of course, I already know a lot of her fans are gonna be like, no, but this is just how it comes across to an outsider looking in. So if that's not what they want to show, or that's not what he means to show, then maybe you need to check your actions. Because if a lot of people are thinking the same things, then maybe you need to do some thinking yourself. And that's the only thing with putting all your business online, is you're giving people room to have opinion on your life. So, yeah. But honestly, guys, it doesn't look like they're touching more on the hospital situation, but I just want to go ahead and put a few more of my thoughts out there, because the thing with this situation is ultimately it falls on Queen to check her man. And at the end of the day, like, if that's who Clarence is, she is choosing to be with him. And that is her prerogative, that is her decision, that is ultimately all her. So it falls on Queen to check her man and be like, listen, first of all, you shouldn't have said that about my son, because why are you comparing my kids? Like, why are you comparing CJ and baby Legend already? Like, what is wrong with my son that you wouldn't want him to be like him? And like I said before, if he didn't mean it to come across that way, then he needs to recheck his words, because just simply asking, like, or saying, sorry, my son's not going to be anything like baby CJ. That, to me, as a mother, I would not have taken that. I would have been like, what are you trying to say about my kid? Like, let me find out you have problems with my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just didn't like that. And secondly, for him to go to her mother in a way that is, like, aggressive, like, you know what, you need to go, you need to leave, like, I don't need you here right now, da-da-da. She should have checked him at that point too. Like, first of all, not only are you coming for my kid, but you're also coming for my mother who have been here before you. She hasn't really known him that long, and I'm telling you, you really, really get to know somebody first when you live with them, and second when you have a kid with them. So when someone shows you their true colors, you better believe that, because guess what? Now, like they're saying, TnK Squad, now your baby's probably not going to have a relationship with your mom, even though you would probably want that. But he is not going to let that happen because of his, I guess, his ego or his pride or whatever the case may be. But that is just something that I would not be able to deal with, and there would be no excuse. No excuse. If I want my mom in that room, guess what? She's staying. If you tell her to leave, no, she's not leaving. She's going to stay, because guess what? The only reason why she reacted was because of what you said. You know, and that is just clearly, you know, words from who, you know, their inside person or whatever. But that is just my thoughts and opinion, of course. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you guys want more reaction to, like, drama and YouTube, you know, YouTube community stuff. But I do really appreciate you guys watching this video, and please share it if you like it. Comment any video suggestions you guys may have, and if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.